Okay, I have you held up on a can of Pam, so we'll see if you stay. There's our foster dog. Her name's Dahlia. So I just wanted to come on here very informally. I didn't prepare like any verses or any notes or anything. I just wanted to like kind of just like have a conversation about it, I guess with myself, but I didn't want it to be too formal because it's just something that's been like going over in my mind. And I don't know, I just want to talk about it. At least I have this idea in my brain about what a toxic relationship is. And toxic relationships can be one-sided toxic or both-sided toxic. And what I would define it as would be one person taking advantage of another person's kindness or another person's grace to where it's insulting, I guess, to the other person. And so you'd say like, oh, well, they only go to that person, to their significant other or their friend, when they need something, and they take it and they go about their day and they don't actually care about that other person. They just have their own motive. And I really think that, at least for me, I do that with God. I wait until I'm broken and I'm breaking down and I need something to cling on to, and I'm like, okay, God, hey, help me. And then right as he helps me or the feeling goes away, I'm like, all right, bye, and I'm not going to talk to you or praise you for another few weeks until I need you again. And I mean, that's how I defined a toxic relationship. God literally gave his son to die on the cross for my sins, and he literally forgives me every day. Every time I make a mistake, every time I insult him, he forgives me. And he doesn't break things off with me. He still loves me. Even though I continue to do all these things and I'm insulting his grace. And I think I'm the toxic person in this relationship. It's obviously not God. I'm the friend or the girlfriend who's using this person for their grace and using them and then not putting my best effort forward to repay them. And I just been thinking about that, and obviously no one's perfect and no one can actually repay God for how much he's done for us, but I'm going to try to take it into my own life to be like, okay, if God can give his son to die for me and God can forgive me for all my sin and all my selfishness, then I can give God at least 10 minutes a day. I can give God at least my hardest effort, because he deserves it. And so I'm just going to be trying to get to a point where I can look at my relationship with God and be like, okay, that's healthy. You're trying your hardest. And just like in relationships in real life, friendships, with dating relationships, none of them are perfect. None of them have no flaws, but you can tell when someone is making a healthy effort in a relationship versus it being one-sided. And I don't want my relationship with God to be one-sided. So yeah, those are just my thoughts on that. And I don't want anyone to take the title of this video to be like, Emily saying God is toxic to us. No, I am toxic to God. Like, I'm not saying that God makes our relationship toxic. If we both loved each other the way God loves me, it would be a perfect relationship. Everyone would be so jealous. But sadly, because of my sinful nature, God will always be putting forth more effort and love than I am. And I'm hoping to at least try to even it out the best of my ability, which I know will never happen, but effort is what matters. So those are my thoughts.